The World Championships in Athletics is an event organized by the International Association of Athletics Federations. Originally, it was planned to be held every 4 years, but this changed after the third edition in 1991, and it has since been run biennially. History. The idea of having an Athletics World Championships was around well before the competition's first event in 1983. In 1913, the IAAF decided that the Olympic Games would serve as the World Championships for athletics. This was considered suitable for over 50 years until in the late 1960s the desire of many IAAF members to have their own World Championships began to grow. In 1976 at the IAAF Council meeting in Puerto Rico, an Athletics World Championships separate from the Olympic Games was approved. Following bids from both Stuttgart, West Germany and Helsinki, Finland, the IAAF Council awarded the inaugural competition to Helsinki, to take place in 1983 and be held in the Helsinki Olympic Stadium. 2 IAAF World Championship events preceded the inaugural edition of the World Championships in Athletics in 1983. The 1976 World Championships had just one event, the men's 50 km walk, which was dropped from the Olympic program for the 1976 Summer Olympics, and the IAAF responded by setting up their own contest. 4 years later, the 1980 World Championships contained only 2 newly approved women's events, neither of which featured on the program for the 1980 Summer Olympics. Over the years the competition has grown in size. In 1983 an estimated 1,300 athletes from 154 countries participated. By the 2003 competition, in Paris, it had grown to 1,907 athletes from 203 countries, with coverage being transmitted to 179 different countries. There has also been a change in composition over the years, with several new events, all for women, being added. By 2005 the schedule for men and women was almost equal, the only differences being the men had the extra event of the 50 km walk, while women competed in the 100 meters hurdles and heptathlon compared to the men in the 110 meters hurdles and decathlon respectively. The following list shows when new events were added for the first time. 1987, women's 10,000 meters and 10 km walk were added. 1993, women's triple jump was added. 1995, women's 5,000 meters was added, replacing the 3,000 meters race. 1999, women's pole vault and hammer were added, and the women's 20 km walk replaced the 10 km walk. 2005, women's 3,000 meters steeplechase was added. Championships. Medal totals since 1983. Updated after 2015 championships. Note: Germany refers both to the former West Germany and the Unified Federal Republic of Germany. Ceremonies. The opening and closing ceremonies of the 8th IAAF World Championships held in Edmonton in 2001 were broadcast live to over 200 countries. The event included the men's marathon, and featured a 1,000-voice choir and original music by the Second City alumni Jan Randall. Multiple medalist. Men: there are 15 athletes who have won at least 6 medals. Women: there are 13 athletes who have won at least 6 medals. Athletes with most appearances: there are 18 athletes that competed in at least 8 editions.